Oh my word, the keeper. Two keepers wouldn't have got to that from outside the box to find the top left-hand corner. He's exquisite.
Let's see the replay now.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मेरा नाम है फरूक खान और आप देख रहे हैं। तो चलिए खेल शुरू करते हैं।
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here.
Number 8, Mitchell.
Pedro. To Davis. Rose. Welsh. Jordan Cook. Oh, he's through. He's in. Surely. Goalkeeper got to it somehow.
Any keeper would be better at that one. Well, that save, Martin, that could be a key moment in this game because I think it would have been all over. He could have let that one in. What a stop.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away.
3 minutes.
Rose.
Time.
And here's the shot. It's Kepa, who's done well here, but it wasn't the most difficult save in truth. Maybe just kicked it a little bit there, and pass goes straight to the opposition. It is the FA Cup final. I don't really need to remind you of that. And the side that are happier going in, just a goal to the good, but they've worked very hard to get into that position.
Yeah, they haven't, and they can feel well satisfied with that 45 minutes. They've all had a part to play. Excellent first half.
After all the hype, the FA Cup final is underway.
Well, first 10 minutes or so, sometimes you...
Wants to chip the goalkeeper. He'll never be afraid to shoot, but he'll be hoping for better efforts than that. Cook. Shots on here. It's a drive with some power but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Got to be. That's another page in the history of this wonderful competition. It's the opening goal of this FA Cup final.
Well, didn't he take it well? That was superb.
Well, they've had the first half to get the occasion really out of their system and concentrate on the football match. So we're into the second half now of the Emirates FA Cup final.
Yeah, it was cagey a little bit at times in that first half, but as you say, Martin, they've got a feel of the occasion and looking forward to the next 45 minutes.
Now the shot! Good score! It's gone to the goalkeeper in very soft fashion. And the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper.
Yeah, he can't believe his luck, can he, the keeper? Little wry smile. He knows that that should have been a goal.
Welsh. Great chance! I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Hooper. He could lay it off to the supporting player. Now Dixon. Shot on! Oh, it's overhit, isn't it? And it's the goalkeeper's ball. Now Fabregas. Morata. Oh, he's got away from him. Welsh. Hooper. Can really get at the opposition here. There's space to get the cross in. And shoots! A poor shot really in the circumstances. Cook going forward well. A real opening for it. Easy for the goalkeeper when really there was every chance of him being totally beaten then. But he's got the ball.
Yeah, he was exposed there, and he must have thought he was going to get beaten, but, well, the lad just made a real hash of it, didn't he?
Shot on! Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration, and they've won this match, I think. The way he's hit this one, he flew off his boot to beat the keeper.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for the hosts. Number
Here's
11,
Conte.
Jordan.
Pedro.
Oh, he's good at cutting those passes out in that middle of the park.
And he tries the chip here. Oh, nowhere near. He was a long way out.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there. Well, he'll have enjoyed it. Bulging the net with the power of that shot, the keeper. Slow to move to his right, to be fair.
Hazard. Morata. This is his game, his situation. Eden Hazard. Cesc Fabregas. Incisive pass from Eden Hazard. Can go in from here. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. Well, here we are looking at the fans who are looking on in unbridled joy.
Yeah, and I think you've got to appreciate these matches because they don't come along all too often.
The delivery from Pedro. And no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Now they're pressing in at him. The break is definitely on. Has he denied a goal-scoring opportunity? Yes, it is red.
Well, sometimes as a ref you simply have no choice, and that was one of those times.
The referee doesn't get to look at it again, but we can. That foul.
Well, he saw the ball and he thought he could win it. I mean, it always looks worse in slow motion, doesn't it? But he was just a fraction off there. You can almost sense the crowd getting nervous here because this lad can be so deadly in these situations.
That's a pretty comfortable save. Not the best set piece, but it was on target. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Conte. Says Fabregas. Fabregas gives it away here. Jordan Cook. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Jordan Cook. Some options now for the pass. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. Able to make a good interception. Conte. Aspilicueta. Just a mistake, really. He's not even asked too much of the opponent. It's just a mishit pass.
Please show your appreciation.
Hazard.
Today's man of the match here at Wembley Stadium. Number
Conte.
8, Mitchell Rose.
Alvaro Morata. He has cleared it well. Corner for Chelsea.
Coming off the pitch.
Chelsea want to make a switch here.
To be replaced by number 8, Ross Barkley.
Decision for the... Well, it makes a good picture, I think, for those photographers behind the goal, but it was never actually going into the goal from his bicycle kick.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever on, really, from that kind of distance and angle.
Cut out by Fabregas. Ross Barkley trying to steer it through. In with a chance. Defenders unsure. Hazard definitely sure. Could pull one back here. And they have done. Oh, what a finale in these closing minutes. Can they get an equaliser?
Well, it all looked done and dusted, didn't it? I think the crowd believed that. Not anymore, they don't.
Well, they've got this goal, now they've got to find another goal in the seconds that remain.
It's lifted the team and it's lifted the crowd. You just never know how the team that's just conceded are going to react now.
Restart the game 2-1. Well, there is the final whistle, and that confirms what we've been knowing for some time, that they are the champions. Alan.
Yeah, absolute joy amongst those players. They've worked long and hard, haven't they, over the course of the last 9 months or so, and boy, they deserve it.
These are special moments for a very successful team. Congratulations to them. Well, it is the most famous domestic club competition in the world, the oldest, still widely celebrated. And to go up to collect the FA Cup, Alan, you've done it.
Yeah, it's a magnificent feeling, and these players, I think defensively they owe those defenders a big pat on the back because their success has been based on that.
The FA Cup winners. Well, real joy here, total happiness. You play the game for these kind of moments. If you're in it, you want to win it, and they have won it.
Yeah, no wonder they're going to the fans, because those supporters have played a huge part in this triumph. They've stuck by these players when they've needed them the most.
Special scenes here. Well, you have to have the team photo. And they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Got to be. Well, it's another page in the history of this wonderful competition. It's the opening goal of this FA Cup final.
Well, didn't he take it well? That was superbly.
Can really get at the opposition here. Well, space to get the cross in. And shoots! A poor shot, really, in the circumstances. Easy for the goalkeeper, when really there was every chance of him being shot on. Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration, and they've won this match, I think.
And the decision for the added time, well, it makes a good picture, I think, for those photographers behind the goal, but it was never actually going into the goal from his bicycle kick.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever on, really, from that.
Defenders unsure, Hazard definitely sure. Could pull one back here, and they have done. Whoa, what a finale in these closing minutes. Can they get an equaliser?
Well, it all looked done and dusted, didn't it? I think the crowd believed.
तो दोस्तों मैं ये वीडियो यहीं पे ख़त्म करता हूँ। इससे अगली वीडियो में मिलते हैं। अपना ख्याल रखिए। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।